What's up, everybody? How we doing today? Steve Mingleco, Final Web Design, coming at you again with another video. And this time I want to talk about how to start a web build, how to start a project, what you're going to need, what it takes, and just kind of break down how you should organize if you're looking to get into a big web project, whether it's for your business, whether it's a completely like online company that you're just trying to do on the side, whether it is a bigger like corporation. Really, this applies to every single level of development when it comes to organizing and creating a new project. So it really comes down to the first thing is that you're going to have a really good idea. You need to have something that is exciting to you, that you think is going to work, that you can understand the business, the market, the industry. So really the first piece of coming together with a big project is to have a good idea of what you're getting into and what you're going to ultimately need this project to do for you and for a company, and what your long-term goals are, which goes into the second part, and that's really just having the company assets. So what are the company assets? Well, there's things like logos, business colors. Maybe you already have a business card, so you kind of have some of those things, and you want to keep that same look and feel across all of your outlets, including obviously your new web project. So having those business assets and having that material that is used in every single business, whether you have a website or not, is going to be needed. So get all that information together: content, images, text, all these things that are unique to your specific business. So that would be the second one, is to have all the business content. The third one is to have a good idea of your budget and expenses. Now, web development can get very expensive very quick, depending on what you're doing. If you're going into mobile apps, if you're going into something like, iPhone, iOS, different technologies, you're going to want to have an idea of what you're looking to spend. It is very easy to get into a project and find that it's taking more time, it's taking more resources, it's taking more skills, it's taking more developers than what you'd originally anticipated. And this really changes from business to business. If it's a straight informational website, usually those go a little bit smoother, a home, about, a contact us. That stuff is pretty straightforward for your professional developer. But when you get into some of these things where people want to do, I need payments and people need to buy stuff and users need to sign up, you're getting into some pretty complicated development, and costs can go up significantly. And it doesn't take much before you're in a project where what you thought was going to be, $3,000 turned into $30,000. And you need to be aware of that, because a lot of people get in over their head. They think they're doing too much. They think that they're they're not going to have to spend as much as they will. But these projects take a long time, especially bigger projects. So you're going to need to understand that you have weeks, if not months, of a development team sitting there working and building your project, and that ultimately will come out of your pocket. So have your budget together. The fourth, let me grab it real quick, would be to have your development started. So what is your development started? Basically, your development started is going to be, what is the process of getting this thing built and launched? How many people am I going to need? What technologies are we using? Are we building a PWA, a progressive web app? Are we just building a standard like WordPress type website? What is our development strategy for this project? Because that's going to alter a lot. You can get a website for a couple $1,000, at least from us. You can get an application, like a web for the iOS, for the Android, and it could be tens of thousands. Just because the technologies are so different and they're used for different things. So a progressive web app, yes, we can use it for the web as well. We can use it for the internet, something like, Chase or maybe your bank. They have a website and the app. So just know what your development strategy is going to be, what your technology is going to be, how many people you're going to need, and so on. The fifth thing would be to be prepared about testing. Testing is incredibly important. Launching a website that does not work, and you're going to find yourself in a position where maybe you're launching and you're not prepared. And that's where it comes into testing. So having a solid understanding of what your testing process is your money going to the bank account? Is the user signing up in the process? Is there any hiccups in the whole application or the website itself that is preventing the application or website from launching in a workable outlet? And that goes into the sixth and final point, which is basically your launch. Now, we can build beautiful websites. A lot of people can build beautiful websites, but what ends up happening is when you go to launch the website, if you don't have a plan in place, nobody's going to find it. If you're not out there guerrilla marketing, if you're not out there creating social media posts, if you're not out there building out your SEO for more of a long-term strategy, you're never going to get this thing to succeed. Now, I worked on a couple pretty big projects where people had a lot of high expectations and things go to launch. They have a beautiful website, but they don't understand that they need to know marketing and this whole, I don't want to say marketing because it's not just marketing. It's having a product that's going to be able to get out there and succeed. So that comes into the launch, which is really the sixth point. So when you are building an application, when you are getting into a web project, you need to really have an understanding of what you're getting into. And that goes down to getting the business idea. What are the second piece is going to be the materials, the logo, the content, the design. The third is going to be the budget. What is your budget for this project? The fourth is going to be the development and the team and the time and all those pieces. The fifth will be the testing and making sure the system is doing what it's supposed to do. And then the sixth is going to be the launch and putting the product out there. And I could probably go even into a seventh, which is maintenance and updating and things like that. I have a couple other videos on that stuff. However, these are the things that it takes to get a professional project organized and launched. So I would not say don't even get into a bigger project unless you can check off all these with almost like a business plan. Have an understanding of what is this going to take for the official launch, because there's a lot of room that can have hiccups in a project like this. And again, technology is continuing to change. Things are going to continue to evolve. So if you don't have a plan that's going to get you from start to finish and out the door with some success, it's going to be hard. So guys, with that said, again, organizing a project, it's like anything. Just know what you need to get it organized so that you can get it out there and you don't have any issues. If you guys want help with any of your organization of websites, let me know, let us know. We'll definitely get out there and help you guys. That's what we're here for. If you like the video, leave a like, leave a subscribe, and with that, we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.